All right, the Rakin Twins right there with See Me Crying. You're listening to Mornings at Lone Star here at OurLoneStar.com, Lone Star Community Radio, 932. I want to remind everybody, 180 years ago today, Texas got their independence. So happy Texas Independence Day, folks. And sorry to Mexico, but not sorry. I'm not sorry at all. But you're listening to Lone Star Community Radio, supporting Montgomery County. And when we support Montgomery County, we like to invite anybody into the studio. And not saying that we just let everybody in, but we have a great event coming up here next door at the Crighton Theater on March 18th, 19th, and 20th. And you can purchase tickets right now to the Dust Bowl Motel online. I'm telling you, it's online at the I'm actually at the Crighton Theater website, crichtontheater.org. But all proceeds to this event will go to the Make-A-Wish, Crighton Theater Foundation, and Sam Houston State Performing Arts Scholarships. And in the studio right now is we have a representative from the Conroe Art League with the gallery over there at the Medley Building in downtown Conroe, and the guy who wrote the play, Scott McCarley, is in the studio. Welcome, you two. And Lori's a returning visitor, so Lori, if we let Scott talk first, if you don't mind.
Absolutely.
Scott, I'm glad to have you in the studio. How's it going?
Hey, thanks for having us. Appreciate it, Dick.
Yeah, this is exciting stuff, and I always love when writers come into the studio because you get to really understand what's going on. And the Dust Bowl Motel is a play, and it's going to be at the Crighton Theater. Again, let me repeat the dates, 18th, 19th, and 20th. It's a weekend, and it's written by you, but not performed.
I am in the play.
You are?
I'm not an actor. I'm the narrator.
Okay.
This is a unique play in the sense that it's not just a play. It's a concert. You'll hear a lot of music. The music is not – it's not a musical, but it's a play with a lot of music. Let's put it that way. I perform 5 songs live. Our friend Davin James, who performs here in Conroe quite a bit, has 4 songs in the play. And the lead song is by Caitlin Carey, who was part of Whiskey Town with Ryan Adams. And she signed on to this project right off the bat. And Caitlin's been a great asset to Dust Bowl Motel.
And give me a little background of what kind of started this.
I had written a narrative that I didn't know what it was going to be.
So you're a writer. That's what you're claiming that right there. You're just a writer and you just write.
Yeah, I've been a songwriter for many, many years, and I had started writing some songs that related to what the play turned out to be. But after this narrative, I heard the song by Caitlin Carey, and I put it to music. Then I ran into a playwright from California just by accident, Jim Roth, and he asked me to send him what I had, and I said, yeah, right, I'll hear back from him. And 2 weeks later, I did hear back from him, and that started the process of writing. It took about 3 years to write the play. We debuted it to 3 sold-out performances in 2014, and here we are at the Crighton Theater now. I'm so happy to be in Conroe.
Well, we're excited about this play coming up, and you guys are joining with the Conroe Art League at the gallery at the Medley Building, and that's why Lori's here.
Yes.
So I'm happy to have you back, Lori. And if you don't mind, tell us a little bit about how y'all are teaming up and helping out this great cause.
Well, we've got at least 27 artists that have put together an incredible show, and it's all based around the Dust Bowl Motel and the theme and the era, the time when obviously the Dust Bowl took place. So the artwork is amazing. There's one piece in particular that I'm just in love with. It's just gorgeous, and you'd have to come
because
out.
you did it?
No.
Oh, okay. I really thought she was going to do that. Like, and that's mine.
No, it's not. It's by, I'll go ahead and say the artist name, Boo Crump. Sorry, excuse me.
So it's Boo Crump?
Boo Crump, and it's just the earth tones. It's CRUMP.
Okay.
And it is amazing. It's a historical piece almost. I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous. But the artists that put together the show, there's so many. And Scott was over at the gallery with me this morning. You saw the pieces. I mean, it's amazing what they've done. There's so much talent in this town.
I'm so touched by the interpretation of the play that these artists have put their heart into, and to see that many of them that have turned out to support this cause. We appreciate the Conroe Art League for what they've done.
Well, it's really cool because when I first met Scott, he came to our meeting last month, and he totally inspired me. The things that he talked about, I don't believe in, coincidences. And so many things happened to make this play happen. It's just like gives me goosebumps still. And it's been a month since I heard Scott talk, and I just love it, and the music and how everything came together. And here he is in our town, and I'm just honored to be part of it. And when I heard him speak, I'm like, okay, I want in, I want to help. And so it's been amazing. We've got some people that are behind this, and on Saturday night, the 19th, we're going to have our artist reception. So we're inviting people to come on out, come see the show all month. It'll be there all month. We've got some great jewelry artists as well that have put some pieces in the show, inspired again, not only by the Dust Bowl, but just in general. They're just talented group.
And just to remind folks, over there at the Medley Building, the Conroe Art League is located on Simonson and Main Street, right there next to us. And this is going to be going all the way to the end of March. So right now, March 2nd, today, and leading all the way to the end of March, as you can check out this gallery and everything else encompassing what she's been talking about. I do want to remind people that they have a website for the Dust Bowl. It's called dustbowlmotel.org. You can purchase tickets to that, or you can just go through the ticketing information at the Conroe Crighton Theater. And there's actually a trailer on your website.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, we've got a video trailer for a play. That's something a little bit different. But we hope people check it out.
Well, one thing I love is new stuff. And that's one thing I've always kind of complained is the masses always love the classics. And I'm like, come on, let's get some new stuff. So I'm really excited about seeing the Dust Bowl Motel. And, we kind of talk about the era and how much fun. I bet your costume designer had a good time with that. Did he not? Are they wearing clothes? You gave me this look like this guy doesn't.
We're
know.
family friendly.
Okay.
I promise you. I promise we're family friendly.
This is one of those kind of places, folks.
No, it's
not.
not.
Family friendly. So it is spring break, and ticket sales. Bring the kids. Staycation. If you're not going off skiing or somewhere, come on out.
Yeah.
Come on out and support the local artist, and the play is going to be amazing.
So has anyone seen it? Has anybody I bet people read it, but has this ever been performed? Is this the first time performed?
No, it was debuted in 2014.
Okay.
And that's when we had 3 sold-out performances.
In Huntsville.
Okay. At the J. Philip Gibbs Center. And after that performance, I was in the Red Brick Tavern one day and talking to my friend Jay Ross. And Jay Ross said, well, how do we get this play in the Crighton? And I said, Jay, I don't know. How do we get this play in the Crighton? And that's a good question. And the man made it happen. He's my friend forever. I've known him for many years. We've worked together in the music business. And now we're still together in the theatrical business.
And that's this Dust Bowl Motel. I don't want to talk too much about it because you want people to come check it out, and I think that's kind of the mystery with it. It's very local. It's written by who's here, Scott McCarley and Jim Roth, and I don't want to talk about it because I want to see it, and then I want to see what. So I don't want to change my opinion. A lot of times my opinion changes if I watch a trailer or something like that. So if you can just kind of give the audience a feel. You said it's family friendly. And it's an era piece kind of thing, a time period piece.
That's where it is mysterious because it is an era piece, but it's also set in modern day.
Okay. We're wearing clothes.
We're wearing clothes.
All
right. For the entire show. It's set in a Dust Bowl era motel, which is actually one of the characters of the play when it comes down to it. But the story it's about dreams. And how do you make your dreams come true? And that's the journey that we take during the play. And sometimes it's not a straight line from start to end as to how you find your happiness. And that's the short version of what
that's
the
a good
play's
version,
about.
in my opinion. That's great. Purchase tickets right now. Tickets are available now.
Purchase tickets now online. You can go online at dustbowlmotel.org. There you can also watch the trailer and hear a little bit of the sound of the music. I think you'll be mesmerized by the sound of the music. People who heard it the first time would come up to me weeks later and say, why did you do this to us? You put this earworm in our head, and we can't get that song out of our mind. And you can hear a little bit of that song in the trailer if you go and watch.
Well, if you're going to purchase tickets, I encourage everybody to come to downtown Conroe. The box office at the Crighton Theater is open Monday through Friday, 3 to 6 p.m., and what you can do is buy tickets and then go down a couple steps and go to the Conroe Art League. And what are the hours for the Conroe Art League?
Well, we're open from Tuesday to Saturday, 11 to 5, unless we have a special event going on at the Crighton. We'll stay open till 8 p.m. just to let the patrons come in before they go to the plays. And, one of the other things about the Conroe Art League, they do so many things for outreach programs. They do so much for the community. And we have, just real quick, another show coming up. It's a spring show and sale. It's open to the public. It's at the First Baptist Church, and that's going to be March 5th. It'll be open to the public from 2 to 4. But the Conroe Art League just really pulls the community together, and we just really, really love what Scott's doing and Jim, and we are just behind them 100%. So we're really enjoying it.
Just to let everyone know what's going on, what we're talking about, I'm sitting here with Lori from the Conroe Art League with the gallery. I'm at the Medley Building, and then, of course, the author and screenplay writer, I guess that's a safe way to say it, Scott McCarley with the Dust Bowl Motel. It's a play of self-discovery, and what we're going to do is they're going to have it at the Crighton Theater on March 18th, 19th, and 20th. What you need to do, folks, is buy tickets today before it sells out at the Crighton Theater. You can go to crichtontheater.org, or like Scott said, you can visit them online. Hold on, there's a hand raised. Am I doing something wrong? I'm just kidding. dustbowlmotel.org for purchasing tickets. Proceeds will be donated to Make-A-Wish, Crighton Theater Foundation, and Sam Houston State University Performing Arts Scholarships. That's March 18th, 19th, and 20th. And also all month, starting today, at the Conroe Art League, they're going to be not honoring but kind of reflecting off the Dust Bowl Motel with all their pieces located in the gallery. So everyone check that out. Thank you guys so much for coming in and being part of Mornings with Lone Star. Coming up next on Lone Star in the Mornings is going to be the Cindy Cochran Show at 10 o'clock, our talk show star. We got a full lineup, folks. We got Cindy Cochran from 10 to 11, and then we have District Dynamics with Willis ISD from 11 to 12. Then we have Hanging with the Haters from 12 to 1. And then we have the Health Hour from 1 to 2, and then the Michael Player Show from 2 to 3. We got a huge lineup here on Lone Star Community Radio, irlonestar.com. Soon to be Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1. Again, Lori and Scott, thank you so much for coming in. And we'll probably be talking more about this coming up to March 18th for that weekend, which is now, I just got informed, spring break. So I didn't know that. So I wish I still had spring break. That would have been really nice. Yeah. But we're going to get back to the music. Happy Texas Independence Day, folks. Here's some Sarah Pierce with Light It Up.